Good day, people. My name is Crystal. I'm the founder of the Black Economic Exchange Group, your Black business superhero. Today is Make It Make Sense to Me Monday. And of course, we're going to be talking about the hot topic today, and that is the Super Bowl. And thank you guys for tuning in. Please check out the Black Business Directory for Metro Detroit. Over 100 businesses locally and online. Check them out at blackeconomic.net. Order yours today. Okay, now we talking about the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl, we spent a lot of money. A lot. Not just being people being there. We're talking about commercials. We're talking about the athletes itself. We're talking about us in general just celebrating the Super Bowl, making bets and everything. Why is it that we as a people don't believe that we can put our money together and create our own franchise? Or we can create our own. People say we can't do it. We got they have contracts. Contracts run out. People become free agents. We can do anything we put our mind to go. Understand this. Our people, when they were freed, they had nothing. Nothing. They had nothing. Nowhere to go. Some became sharecroppers, and that, you know how well that went. And some just went out on faith. And somehow along the way, we lost our faith. I don't know if it was the fear or the burnings of the cities in 1919 of all the, we had up 50 cities that they started from nothing. Some of them worked odd jobs to build cities. We lost that faith. We lost the fear. We can have anything we put our mind to. We can empower ourselves. And thank you guys for tuning in. And check out the Big Black Book, Metro Detroit's Big Black Dictionary. You need to get it. It is just like the yellow pages. We got the black pages. We need to support one another. We need to be better people. We spend so much money on the wrong things and not the right things. We say we can't get along because we got that mindset of we can't get along. We want to be in competition. Yes, competition is good, but you don't destroy one another in the midst of trying to do that. Understand that. Make that make sense to me, guys, that we continuously empower everybody else but ourselves. We are still waiting to get the Emmett Till bill and the George Floyd bill, where we had the Chinese, they were being attacked, and then within a year they got a bill. Why do we continuously support franchises and things that they don't care about us? They love to see us play, they love to see us entertain, but they don't give no squats about us. And I'm not saying that. Use the money to do something to empower your community. Many of them players are millionaires. And I hope that they're using that money not to just ball out, but to impact their community, impact their families, create generational wealth. That's what we need to do. Not spend $20 million for a commercial where we can impact a community. Make that make sense to me. And thank you for tuning in, guys. Again, check out the Big Black Book. It is 100 black businesses in Metro Detroit that you need to know about. You might not even know about them. We need to get to know them. We need to search them like we searched what time the Super Bowl was on. We need to search things while we are hashtagging getting mad because Rihanna was up on a platform dancing while she was pregnant. Rihanna's a millionaire. Good for her. She can be married. She could be single. She still will have enough money to empower her, not only her family, but her kids for the next generation. But we have to have that mindset that we need to just empower one another and create our own generational wealth. Stop selling our business. When people see value in us, they buy our business. We had Bibble buy out. We had Carol's daughter get bought out. We have to keep our businesses black businesses. And I understand there are some people, I remember talking to a couple that own an ice cream shop, and they really wanted to leave the business for their children, but their children didn't want to do it. So when they pass on, what's going to happen to the business? Same thing with, and then this is the disheartening thing, John Johnson. That I think that's the most tragic thing was when he died, it seemed like the business folded. Jet Magazine gone. Essence is still around, but it's bought off. I'm hoping they got a black company, but originally they didn't. So it's sad that we don't see the value, at least if we're going to keep it. Even Motown. We live in Detroit. Motown got bought. And, I remember at one point the artists were trying to buy it and they never came about doing it because nobody wants to come together. Nobody wants to put their black dollars together. We have to beg. There's a local supermarket that's in our city. They need like 250 people to invest $200. And this is a fruit market. We're talking about we don't have a black-owned supermarket. But when we ask for money, y'all had. But if anybody say save the children, you ready to get a pocketbook. But when we say donate $1 a week to black leaders in Detroit, you have a problem with that. But you spend $5 a day going to Starbucks when you should be going to Detroit City. We need to do things that be black on purpose. We need to understand that concept. We need to, if we're going to drink coffee, I understand sometimes you just can't get there, but at least twice, 3 times a week, support something black. Be black on purpose. Get some gas from a black-owned gas station. Go get your coffee from a black-owned coffee shop. Go wash your clothes at a black-owned laundromat. You see how that works? It makes sense. Now you need to make it make sense to you. Generational wealth and building ourselves over without being fierce. We are so fearful. We done got so scared by being haunted and killed and raped and murdered is embedded in our DNA that we done forgot what our ancestors did. They built cities out of nothing. Yes, and we talk about it. We talk about let's rebuild Black Wall Street. Let's rebuild the Black Bottom. Let's do this. But your heart isn't in it. You're not serious about it. And we got to get serious about being black on purpose. This is chess, not checkers. Y'all out here playing checkers. Y'all want to be black power. How many of y'all got y'all dashikis on? Talking about black power. And you quick to point somebody out if they got blonde hair or if they got blue eye contacts. But how black are you? Let's look at that. You're only black for Juneteenth. You're only black for Black History. I really stopped saying Happy Black History Month because every day is Black History Month, 365 days a year. We created just about everything. We are history. We helped build this country, and they still reject you, and you're okay with that. Make that make sense to me. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go to get the big black book. Go to blackeconomic.net. Check it out. Buy it. Check it out. That's all I got to say, y'all. Make it make sense. Peace and love.